Hey guys, my name is Kyra Guillory. I am your host and your instructor for Dispatch Intermodal 101. Thank you so much for all of your interest that you have shown about learning how to dispatch intermodal. I am a freight dispatcher. I do it full time from my third bedroom in my home. You can definitely start your own business and work from the comfort of your own home. Sit back with me. I'm going to go through the next couple of slides explaining to you what I do on a day in and day out basis in my business and explain to you about what dispatching really is and what's required of you as an intermodal dispatcher. All right, let's talk about the role of an intermodal dispatcher. This is what I do on a day-to-day basis, guys. I locate the freight. We are to find and locate freight and negotiate the best price for that shipment for our carriers. The more money our carriers make, the more money that we make. We are to ensure that all documents are correct and to advise the carrier of all requirements needed to complete the job. We communicate with brokers, shippers, freight forwarders, etc. to make until that shipment is actually complete. That means from the time we get the container to the time the container is brought back, we the dispatchers are responsible for communicating with all parties involved to make sure that that transaction is smooth as possible. Now, your carriers can ask you to do various other tasks like accounting. They can ask you to do bookkeeping for them. You have to decide yourself as a dispatcher if you want to incorporate that in your fee or if you want to charge additional for those services. The intermodal process. So, guys, simply, the intermodal process begins when we order something from overseas that has to be brought into the United States. So, the items that we order are loaded onto a shipping container, which that shipping container is now loaded onto a cargo ship and shipped here by sea. Here are a few examples of shipping containers. The customer or the steamship line that's responsible for the or that owns the shipping containers are on the sides here. The top one you can see those red letters is OCL. The and that's all the way down to the yellow one says MSC for Mediterranean Shipping Company. These containers come in 20 feet, 40 feet, and 40 feet, 45 feet long. And just to give you an example, on the on the left hand side, there is a cargo ship with containers loaded on it, getting ready to berth at a dock near you. And from there, you as a trucking company or you as a dispatcher is responsible for finding that freight and getting it onto the back of your truck so your carrier can move it and we can all make some money. The biggest question of them all is how do we get paid? Intermodal dispatchers are paid by the trucking companies. Dispatchers will invoice the trucking company after loads are complete. Beginner dispatchers are encouraged to charge anywhere between 5% and 8%, depending on the experience that you have and the knowledge that you have when coming into the industry. As you begin as you begin to gain more knowledge, then you want to, start to slightly increase your rate. For example, let's say a load is $800 and your dispatch fee is 10%. We're going to use 10% so that it's easier for calculating the figures here. So 10% of 800 is $80. So the dispatcher will be paid $80 per container. On average, a trucker moves anywhere between 5 and 10 containers weekly. So let's just break that down. 800 times 10 containers is $8,000 for the trucking company. The dispatcher will invoice the $8,000 times 10% their fee, which gives the dispatcher $800. So the dispatcher will be paid $800 in this example for the week. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're probably saying, this sounds like something that I can do. I'm highly interested in it. What do I need to do in order to start my business? Guys, let me give this disclaimer. I am not a CPA, but I highly encourage that you legally structure your business. You need to speak with a CPA or a tax professional when you want to think about how you want to do that structure. You want to get at least an LLC or a DBA. You want to create or file for your tax ID or EIN, and you want to set up a business bank account because you want to make sure that you're keeping your money separated for tax purposes. You will need basic equipment to get started: a computer, a laptop, business email, a printer, or a scanner. There are going to be some skills that you're going to need in order to be successful in dispatching. Don't freak out if you don't have these skills right now. You can always learn them. And those skills are basic marketing. Most of us are already marketing our lives on a day-to-day basis when we're posting on social media. Our food, our clothes, what we did for the holidays, time that we spend with our families. This is just marketing our lives. Do the same thing for your business. You're going to need to know how to negotiate. If you don't know the art of negotiation, learn it. Business demeanor, keep it professional. Multitasking. My goodness, I can't tell you how much I multitask in a day's time. I'm on the phone, I'm answering emails. It's something you can't, if you're a person who has to just focus on one task at a time, you're going to struggle, but I highly encourage you to become a multitasker. Being resourceful. There's only so much information that you're going to get from an individual person. You're going to need to learn how to be resourceful. Use every resource that you have. Google is still your friend no matter what industry you're in. Becoming a self-motivator. If you cannot depend on anyone else to motivate you, especially when you have your own business. You have to find something deep down inside of you that's going to give you the willpower, the strength, the whatever you need to get up and put 110% every day. Positive thinking. You have to continue to think positive no matter what happens. Tomorrow does not have to be like yesterday, as long as you're continually to think positive about whatever the situation is. Problem solver. That's going to be your number one task in becoming a intermodal dispatcher. We are problem solvers. Think about it. Anyone who has a service is a problem solver. Your lawyer, your doctors, they're all problem solvers. We go to them with a problem, they solve it. Okay, guys. So if you like what you've heard so far and you are ready to start your dispatching intermodal business, here we are. If you are ready to work from your own home, have your own business, drop your 9 to 5, be able to set your own hours, work from home vacation if you want to, you can do so in this industry. All that's required is a laptop. If you have your laptop and your cell phone, you can conduct business from anywhere in the United States. Inside of the Dispatching Intermodal one-on-one course, we're going to go over how to dispatch intermodal containers, how to structure your business, what skills are required to become a successful dispatcher. We're going to learn all about containers, chassis providers, how to find the freight, how to even bid on projects. I'm going to teach you so much about intermodal once you're done with me. You're really not going to have any questions, but just in case you do, we have weekly sessions on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for you to ask any questions that you have about intermodal. You're probably going to need the most help once you begin dispatching intermodal. So I've set up a private Facebook group for you to come back and all the members to join in and to ask any questions that you have. You'll get help from other experienced intermodal dispatchers and from myself. Thank you so much for your time. Right now, we are having a special price at $349, or you can join with a 2-member participation for $600. If you have any questions about anything we've gone over today, please give me an email at dispatchintermodal101@yahoo.com. Thank you.